Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule. This delicious and incredibly moist chocolate cake is irresistible, and anyone can eat it without worrying about the side effects, as it is gluten-free and vegan. So you better be quick before it disappears. Baking a delicious gluten-free vegan chocolate cake for all to enjoy. Still to come.
Vegan. Spare life, so ours will be spared.
In Hawaii, the United States, the locals greet each other with "Paheo'oi," which means "How are you?" in the Hawaiian language. I am Lauren. Hawaiian people feel blessed to live on this beautiful planet, sharing it with our lovely animal people, co-inhabitants. Your kind and noble deeds go a long way in helping to keep our planet, our only home, sustainable for all of us and our future generations. We thank God for having people like you who care. Welcome to our show, baking a delicious gluten-free vegan chocolate cake for all to enjoy. Gluten is a type of protein found in wheat, rye, barley, and other grains, which can make the dough elastic and create a soft, chewy texture like that found in pizza or bread, but people can suffer from gluten intolerance and allergies. The symptoms vary and can include bloating, diarrhea, constipation, nausea, fatigue, headaches, iron deficiency, joint pain, itchy skin, and more. As those symptoms cross over with many other conditions, this can result in a misdiagnosis and, if left untreated, can lead to long-term health issues. So it's important to reduce the chance of cross-contamination for those with allergies and intolerances during food preparation. Today, we are delighted to have Maximilian show us how we can make our very own delicious gluten-free vegan chocolate cake to share with family and friends.
Hi, I'm Maximilian. Today, I'll be in the kitchen making a gluten-free vegan chocolate cake so that even your gluten-free family and friends can enjoy a moist and delicious treat. I've got a clean bowl here where I'll first mix the dry ingredients. I'll start off with 2 cups of gluten-free oat flour. Now, oats are naturally gluten-free, but they can be cross-contaminated with wheat. So if you're trying to avoid the allergic reactions of wheat, you want to make sure it's certified gluten-free. I'll add in a half a cup of brown rice flour, followed by a teaspoon of baking soda. And we're making chocolate cake here, so I will be adding 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. Then lastly, half a teaspoon of salt. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to take another clean bowl and mix the wet ingredients separately. First, I took a frozen banana from the freezer, put it in a high-speed blender, added in a half cup of water, and blended it to a pulp. Then I'm going to add in soy yogurt. I like using the Silk brand, and I do recommend the soy yogurt. I have experimented with coconut milk-based yogurt, and it doesn't come out as moist. Then I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of sunflower seed butter. You can use peanut butter or almond butter if you prefer. I like using sunflower seed butter because occasionally I have guests who have peanut allergies. Then I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. This reacts with the baking soda to give the cake a lift. Then I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of soy milk. Lastly, I'm going to add in half a cup of agave nectar, and that will really sweeten it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll take my dry ingredient bowl, I'll make a little hole in it, then pour the wet ingredients in the middle. I'll mix it thoroughly so it becomes more and more like a cake batter. Okay, so we're now ready to pour the batter into the pan. I have an 8-inch baking pan, which I greased, and I put some parchment paper in it. The parchment paper is to help with the removal of the cake once it is done. Take a spoon and get all the excess batter off the spatula. Okay, we're ready to bake. I'll preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll put this vegan cake in there for about 47 to 50 minutes until it is done. I can check doneness by sticking a knife into the cake, and if it comes out clean, it's ready.
Maximilian will next show us how to prepare a chocolate frosting to coat the chocolate cake.
While the vegan cake is baking, let's make the vegan chocolate coating. I'm going to add in 1 cup of coconut oil. I'll sweeten it up with a half a cup of agave nectar. I'll add in 1 teaspoon of alcohol-free vanilla and a pinch of salt. I'll mix those all together, and then I'll gradually add a half a cup of cocoa powder, and we'll whisk it all together, make sure all the lumps are dissolved. Okay, let's go. If the coconut oil is too hard, you can always soften it up in the microwave from anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. Since it's warm, it's still pretty soft. Okay, that looks pretty good. But I'm going to need the frosting to be a little thicker, so I'm going to put this into the refrigerator, and depending on how warm this is, I might leave this in there for up to an hour. I'll check it every so often just to check the thickness of it. But I need this to be nearly as thick as frosting, so when I'm ready to frost the vegan cake, it doesn't become too runny. I need it to stick to the sides. We have a vegan cake that is baked and completely cooled. So I'm going to take this cake and slice it in half. I'll put the bottom half on a beautiful plate. Then I'll take some vegan whipped topping. I like using the True Whip brand. I'll take about half of it and put it on the bottom half of the cake. Now you can put more or less depending on how much you like whipped topping. Okay. Now I'll take the top part of the vegan cake and carefully put it on top. Okay, we're going to be covering this with frosting. Okay, now that I have the top part of the cake on the whipped topping, I'm ready to frost it with the chocolate coating, which is now thick enough to use. It'll eventually get solid, but we'll go ahead. This is a great condition to start frosting. I'll start off with the sides. And don't worry if you get a little messy here. We're going to clean this up afterwards. Just trying to make sure I got everything on the side. Now I can start on the top. And this will clean up all the little imperfection. There it is, shiny and beautiful. Now I'm going to take a towel and just clean up all the excess chocolate on the plate. That looks pretty good, but let's go ahead and make it a little fancy and add some sliced strawberries on top. Okay, I'm going to stop right there, and then I'll put this in the refrigerator for a few minutes. Let the chocolate get solid. There it is, gluten-free and vegan. Let's slice it and see what it tastes like. Okay, it's got a variety of textures. It has the solid chocolate around the outside and fluffy whipped cream, sandwiched by two soft, moist, and vegan chocolate cakes. Delicious. Thanks for watching.
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. For the gluten-free vegan chocolate cake, the ingredients are 2 cups of gluten-free oat flour, half cup brown rice flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 cup of cocoa powder, half teaspoon of salt, 1 banana blended in half cup of water, 5.3 ounce or 150 grams of soy yogurt, 1/4 cup of sunflower seed butter or peanut butter or almond butter, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 3/4 cup of soy milk, half cup of agave nectar, half container or 125 grams of vegan whipped topping. Vegan chocolate frosting. For the vegan chocolate frosting, the ingredients are 1 cup of coconut oil, half cup of agave nectar, 1 teaspoon of alcohol-free vanilla extract, pinch of salt, half cup of cocoa powder, sliced strawberries for decoration. I think about the ways in which I may be able to bring some aspect of that original paradise into my life, and I do believe that by eating and living vegan, I increase my personal peace. Molly Mardit, vegan.
Wise viewers, thank you for your company on our show today. You can rest assured that making this decadent and gorgeous gluten-free vegan chocolate cake is, as they say, a piece of cake. And once you've tried it, you will find any excuse to make it again for your friends and family. Up next is Energy Radiating into Our Planet, Part 3 of 4 on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. When we have gratitude and are content with what we have, we will find peace and harmony in our lives. May God's love and blessing keep you protected and fill you with inner peace.
For free international vegan recipes and for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/VEG and suprememastertv.com/schedule.